In a small town in Africa, there lived a young girl named Zendaya. Unlike her peers, Zendaya found solace and joy in the pages of her books rather than in the latest gossip or fashion trends. While other girls paraded in their stylish clothes, Zendaya wore simple and comfortable outfits. Her love for reading made her an easy target for the bullies at her school, especially the queen bee Vanessa and her clique. Vanessa and her friends tormented Zendaya relentlessly. They would trip her on the hallways, insult her in front of everyone, calling her Fat Z, and forcing her to do their homework. The constant bullying took a toll on Zendaya's self-esteem, that she often preferred eating in closets or in the library, a place they didn't go to nor would bother her. She had one true friend, Zola, who often expressed a desire to be popular as it had its perks. This made Zendaya feel even more isolated. One evening, there was a school party. Zendaya, who rarely attended such events, decided to go, encouraged by Zola and needing a break from the dull house she called home. It had become duller since the death of their father, with her mother focusing more on work than her children to deal with the pain and emptiness, while her sister, who learnt in another school, was quite popular and was always invited to parties every weekend. The party was so boring with loud music and teenagers grinding on one another. Then something unexpected happened. "Hi Zendaya, you're Z. Can I call you that?" Aiden, one of the most popular guys and Vanessa's on and off boyfriend, approached her. Was he talking to her? He barely ever talked to her. No, scratch that. He actually never noticed her. What had happened? Was she in the multi-universe? "Or Fat Z, as your friends call me," she said bitterly. "I am so sorry. They can be so rude at times. I apologize on their behalf," Aiden said. Okay, she didn't expect that. "Or they insult me, make me do their homework. The list goes on. Want to know more? Anyway, what do you want, Aiden?" she asked. "Did I offend you?" "I didn't intend to." "And you know my name?" he asked. Of course she knew his name. He was one of the hottest guys in the school, and she had had a huge crush on him for a long time, but he didn't need to know that. "Of course I know you. You're one of the most popular guys in school, and you're always in trouble, getting detentions, and you are the captain of the football team." "But I don't get why you're talking to me," she said. Years of constant bullying and low self-esteem made her think no one would ever like her or think she was even cute or friendly enough to talk to her, let alone a handsome guy. "Oh, I guess my reputation precedes me. This is me reinventing myself. Hi, I am Aiden. I'm so sorry for my friends being harsh on you, and I would like to know you better and be friends. Also, I would like you to tutor me in math. I know you're a genius and I need help," he said, smiling. Was she hearing this right? He wanted to be her friend. The popular Aiden wanted to be her friend. "As long as you promise to ensure your friends stop taunting me," she replied. "I swear," he promised. And he sure kept to his word, standing up for her in front of his friends before the whole school. He would arrive early for tutoring, and he was a quick learner. He opened up to her, and she easily found him likable, trusting him and opening up to him. Even her friend Zola was surprised. Then Aiden asked her out, and she agreed. She had seen how good and kind he was, and she had always harbored a crush on him. Their date was so magical, with Aiden treating her with kindness and respect, making her feel special, that she even did something she had promised not to do until marriage. She allowed him to deflower her. However, the happiness was short-lived. The next day, as she walked to school, she found everyone staring at their phones, then laughing at her. What was going on? Ah, what a shame. Such bodies should never be revealed to anyone. Was that her trying to be sexy? She heard whispers. "Zendaya, you are here. Are you alright? I thought you would not be reporting today after what is trending," one of her classmates and nerd friends said. She grabbed his phone and was shocked on what was trending. It was a picture of her in her undies, something only one person she had trusted enough to show. Why would you do this to me? I trusted you, she cried angrily, talking to Aiden, who was standing with Vanessa and his friends. You are lucky it wasn't a video, he replied, laughing. I thought you liked me. I thought you were special, she said, hurt. Oh, honey, you thought I was feeling you? Nah, guys like me don't go out with guys like you. It was all an act until I got what I wanted, which might I say, I got so easily. You're so cheap, Fatzi, Aiden said coldly. She couldn't believe it. It was a bet between us, and he said he was going to make you fall in love with him in just weeks, and he sure did. We know you've always had a crush on him. Poor Z. You thought he could leave all this? Leave me, Vanessa? For what? You? Come on, Fat Z. I thought you were a genius, Vanessa replied coldly. By the way, thank you for making me a little rich with the money I got from the bet. Though I don't think I need it. You might need it more to buy some wipes, tissue, and ice cream to cry yourself to sleep, Aiden said coldly. Who told them she liked him? She had only told one person. I know what you're thinking. Who told them? Why did they do that? I did, her best friend Zola said. You? I thought you were my friend. The last person to betray me, she said hurt. It was all pretense until I got to the winning team. You and I aren't alike, Z. I am gorgeous, fashionable, and deserve the world and fame. And you are, well, you are just you. You are fat, ugly, naive. Her best friend sent the worst shot. Her heart broke into tiny pieces. Her best friend betrayed her for popularity, and the man she had liked for long had trusted enough to give her body to had announced it to the whole school, shaming her. She couldn't stand here anymore. The humiliation was too much for her. It felt like air was being denied to her. She ran home as the whole school laughed at her, having witnessed the whole ordeal. She didn't know how she got home on foot, but along the way she had broken down, had a panic attack, and regretted her whole life and living. As she sat on her bed crying, their words kept ringing on her mind. Their deceit was too much to bear. Maybe she deserved them. Who could she run to? Where could she hide her face forever? This was too much. She was going to put an end to it now. She decided to commit suicide by cutting herself. But just then, her sister arrived in the nick of time, saving her. She cried with her, begging her not to do it and talk to her. And that is how Zendaya explained everything she had been going through the past year and what had happened that day. Her sister Miriam was so furious and wanted to confront her tormentors, but Zendaya begged her not to. She needed her sister right now. Zendaya, what did you do? Your principal just called saying you didn't report today. Since when did you start bailing out on school? Their mother said, coming in. I'm never stepping in that school, Zendaya replied. I don't pay all of that school fees for you not to attend classes, or you say that you need a change of school. Her mother replied angrily. And if you are not so angry and focused on work, you would notice your daughter has been bullied for a year, body shamed, betrayed by her own friend, and her body exposed by the boy she trusted. And she was just about to commit suicide. Her sister Miriam angrily replied, What? When? Why wasn't I informed? Because you have been so angry at the world, grieving dad's death up to now, focusing more on work than your daughters. We also lost a father, Mom. We also go through things and we needed our mother by our side. Miriam cried. If not me getting here on time, we would have lost Zendaya, and it would be a whole other story today. Miriam added, I am so sorry, my daughters, that I have been so focused on my grief and forgot both of you. I'm so sorry all this happened without me noticing. I promise to care more, to listen more, and be here no matter what. Please forgive your mother, she said as the three of them hugged, crying. Understanding the severity of the situation, her mother enrolled Zendaya to therapy. With time and support, slowly Zendaya began to heal. She started working out, adopting a healthier lifestyle, and loving herself, slowly regaining her self-confidence. Eventually, her mother enrolled her in Miriam's school. There, she thrived, even changed her appearance, made true friends, and joined the basketball team. Her talent and athleticism soon earned her the position of team captain. Under her leadership, the team won a lot of trophies and the championship against other schools, including her former school. Her reputation preceded her. 2 years later, Zendaya's former school offered her a position of basketball team captain along with a substantial scholarship. Hmm, juicy. Initially hesitant, Zendaya saw this as an opportunity to confront her past. She decided to return with Miriam by her side, the person to keep her sane all along. On her first day back, Zendaya made a grand entrance on a motorcycle, dressed in leather. Her transformation was so complete that no one recognized her. She enrolled under her maiden name, Hope. She was here to rain fire, and they better be prepared for it. In class, every guy tried to sit with her, but she chose to sit with Sam, who preferred his solitude. Some things definitely hadn't changed. At first, Sam was shocked. Why did the new popular girl want to sit beside him? She even sat on the same table as him during lunch break, something the popular kids thought was unpopular and bad for her image. Everyone tried to be her friend, including Vanessa and her ex-friend Zola. But she was here for revenge, not some sappy friendship. She had learnt her lesson hard and was here to teach them one. Every guy came to watch her basketball game in hope of seeing her gorgeous body in basketball uniform, which she intentionally gave them a tease by wearing a sports bra and shorts. She began by standing up for bullied kids, which shocked everyone. Then she began dethroning everyone one by one. She started by pranking Vanessa by putting spiders, rats, and paint in her locker. It got to a point that she actually started body shaming her, even though Vanessa was perfect. But Zendaya had investigated and found out that Vanessa was always insecure about her legs. Aiden had tried to ask her out, but she knew him. She wasn't about to be fooled twice. And while still knowing that Vanessa and Aiden were dating, she went out to kiss Aiden. With her sister hiding, actually, her sister took a photo and sent it to the whole school anonymously. This caused a huge argument between the couple in front of everyone, and Aiden, thinking he had a new catch in Zendaya, broke up with Vanessa. With one step after dethroning Vanessa complete, the next victim was Aiden. He, being the cheesy guy, she easily had made him open up to her, and he told her that she had been using steroids before every game, which she easily used against him by informing the school counselor anonymously. And indeed, the search began and it was found out. Aiden was thrown out of the football team and expelled. Watching him walk out of the school forever was satisfying. Her next victim was her ex-friend Zola. You naughty, naughty girl. The coach didn't see this coming, Zendaya said, taking a picture of Zola and the coach in a compromising situation. Isn't he old enough to be her father? And is their student relationship not forbidden? My. Miriam said as the sister smiled. Using their hideout after school, the next day before they went to school, they sent the video and pictures to the coach's wife, the principal, and the whole school. Immediately they got to school, chaos was all over. You are cheating on me with a schoolgirl. Are you serious, O'Malley? The coach's wife shouted. No, I swear it's a fake. The coach tried pleading. This is to teach you to stay out of people's marriage, you brat, the coach's wife said, dragging Zola by her hair, hurting her. What is happening here? Zendaya asked, some pretending. Oh, you guys just missed the drama. Apparently, the coach has been having an affair with Zola in and outside school, and that is why his wife is pulling Zola's hair. Sam replied, intrigued. Is this school always full of drama? Miriam said. The principal prevented the drama from going further. The coach was fired and walked out trying to beg his wife for forgiveness, while Zola was suspended indefinitely. Did you do this? Since you arrived, weird things have been happening. And I tried to warn Vanessa, Zola angrily said to her. Oh, honey, did your sins finally catch up to you? Tit for tat. Karma is the bitch you messed with. Zendaya smiled coldly at her. Ah, high school drama. The sisters laughed. Oh, revenge was so sweet. She had put a stop to bullying and had exposed her bullies. She had definitely cleansed the damn school. Her story is a testament of the dangers of bullying, the power of self-love, resilience, and the importance of standing up for oneself. And that is the end of the story. Tell me in the comment section what you learned, and do not forget to subscribe. Like the story and share with your friends and family so that we can also watch the stories, leaving a huge thumbs up on each video and comment. Follow me on my own Instagram at pesh_norma, PESH_NORMA. And below the description box is the link to my other stories. I invite you to kindly check them out. Thank you and sarange.